Alright, should be going live on YouTube.
Mr. the Fat Rat just subscribed.
YouTube looks good. Alright, hold on. 1 second, chat. Boys! How's it going? We do have, obviously, today, normally not a day I would stream, but Foraging update soon. Foraging trailer soon. Do I have it pulled up? I do have it pulled up. Live 3,000 people waiting. Live in 50, not even 40 minutes. Let's refresh this. Yeah, 39 minutes. Oh, boys. Alright, hold on. Let me look at chat. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Pianeku, Barry, Fat Rat, Peanuts, Christian, Hugh, Panther, username, Barry9, Yin, Superkid, Dudux, Seba, Official. Over on YouTube, Thango, Master, Mouse, Sylvia, PC, Ads, Monka, Pokey, Joshua, Johan. What is up, gamers? How is everybody doing on this phenomenal Tuesday? Yadi's live on a Tuesday. Oh, because it is the Foraging update, boys. The trailer. What everybody's been waiting for the last 4 years. I know a lot of other people are live right now. We might hop in with Pat and Vid, talk to them about trailer later, a little bit later. TFN! Maybe the tier 1. Boy, stream is good, right? I haven't tried streaming on my internet in a hot minute.
_ghost 27
but it should be better now. It's summer. Everybody moved out of my building, so hopefully that helps. The Panther. Yadi, last time we wrote a chat, I started a new profile, made 1 bill, got 250 F1 runs, lost accounts of hackers.
We're making trees thicker. The end.
Ghost, thank you for the tier 1. Making trees thicker. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a lot of cherry, a lot of nether trees. There's just always been so much speculation on this update. It's going to be nuts. The end of the trailer will not say coming 2027. That would be, you know how sad I would be? You know how sad I would be? Oh, Turtle, thank you for the prime. Appreciate all the love, boys. Appreciate you all. Just watched Conjuring with my guildmates yesterday. Oh, boys, I did miss you guys. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? So they're obviously everybody's coming back. Everybody's live for the Foraging trailer just because it's the Foraging trailer. That's just what it is. I'm not much of an analysis person, but we can take a look at the thumbnail. Obviously, there's not that much. Somebody, I don't know if it's Duralius, but somebody was saying this was like the baby skin. It's just a diamond axe, an iron axe. They're trying to figure out what this tower is, whether it's Wizard Tower, whether it's like the castle in the park. If I had to guess, it's probably the Wizard Tower from the island, which means the island is just set off of here. I think that the island is, it's taken from the island, which means number 1, the island is a big island. But I think it's off back here. Remember how everybody was talking about, oh, what are we ever going to use this gate for? Oh, this gate's been in the game unincorporated for 5 years. Well, you come all the way back here. Can't even go that far. That, if I had to guess, that's probably the angle you're looking at. Maybe just out of the render distance of the right. Or it could be behind the dark auction so that these line up. Or it could be, actually, yeah, I mean, far out that way. Or it could just be a different tower. It could be. Could just be a different tower. But we don't know yet. I'm not dodging you, Panther. I've said hi. I said hi. Hi, Panther. Hi. Does this mean refraction is coming back? I don't know, man. I guess you just have to ask refraction. Why won't it be an extension of the park? Because it's going to be a whole new island, and it's going to be a 1.21 island. I would assume that the park is still going to be 1.8.9. Right? When is it releasing? We don't know. So right now, the only information we have are the little leaks on Twitter, which they're just toying with us at that point. I don't know if you guys saw the leaks on Twitter. And then this. So we'll have a lot more information after this trailer, which premieres in 34 minutes. Oh, but boys, I'm gonna have to, make a. I gotta find 1.21 texture pack. I gotta probably, I don't know. People were saying that like Fabric is kind of decent for 1.21. Maybe BLC. Maybe I've heard Lunar actually probably isn't the best, but all the mod creators are gonna be scrambling to update. What was the 1.21 mod called? Skyblocker? Yeah, but I've heard Skyblocker is bad. If I had to guess, I'm probably just going to boot up BLC and organize it. What's up, Cat Legend? Can't wait for it to be smaller than Crimson Isle update. It won't. I mean, it's just not going to be. It's been 4 years. I really don't think... I think people are going to be very happy with the update for the sole reason that we're finally getting it. Like, this is as big as Dungeons, probably bigger in terms of the Skyblock space, just from the game standpoint. And I think that people are going to be disappointed no matter what. But to counteract that, I think that there will be people like, oh my god, we finally have it. What's new? We can finally move on. The whole community isn't sitting here hooked on this damn update for years. We can finally start looking at new updates. There was a guy on the Hypixel forums, I forget his name, that built and designed an entire like fishing update, like a massive fishing update. And like he went down to the detail. He worked on it for like probably a year at this point. All that stuff that that people can start talking about again and can kind of come to fruition, right? And it's just going to be so cool. It'll come out, the updates will come out faster. It'll be 1.21, more customizability. I am extremely excited. Looks like the dog castle. Yeah, I thought that too, but there's nothing up here, right? This is all destroyed. There's no, unless they like revamp the hub, but I don't think that would happen. New dungeon floor? Yeah, for sure, man. The new island will be in 1.21, but you will still be able to play stuff like dungeons and the rest of Skyblock in 1.8.9. Right? What's up, Shadow Slayer? Go to alpha. Alpha is not open. Thank you, Super Kid. Just came here to say goodbye. I need to stop playing games and start focusing on my life. Thank you, Yadi, for everything you did. I replied to all my questions. Was a goat. Goodbye, all. See you, Latu. It's so sad. I'm sorry, gamer. Good luck. I hope you have an amazing rest of your life. We sacrificed refraction for the foraging update. Bro, if we sacrificed refraction for the foraging update would have come out a year ago. Let's be serious now. I do think cherry blossoms. I do think nether trees. I'm sure there'll be like new custom trees and stuff like that. 24-hour stream when foraging comes out. So probably not a 24-hour here. So we can kind of talk about this now since we have a decent amount of people. So in the title, at least in the Twitch title, right? Huge life update. Obviously, I have not been live since April. I didn't go live the month of May. That's kind of crazy because I was consistently streaming at least 3 times a week since the new year. And the reason why, I'll give you a couple of reasons. The first reason, I had to study for this massive exam. And I was going to post it on Twitter. I didn't actually post it on Twitter. It's called the SIE. The Security Industry Essentials Exam. It has to do with FINRA. And if all that sounds like gibberish to you, basically, it is how I get certified to start working a finance job. And if you guys are triggered by the word job, plug your ears for probably the next, I don't know, 3 to 4 minutes. And so basically I had to study for this massive test. So that took a lot of time. After that happened, I had finals. I had final exams in all 5 of my classes that I did actually study for. And if you guys follow my Twitter, you will know that I finished the semester with a 4.0 straight A's. I was working my ass off. 2 massive things. And then I had some different life issues that I had to deal with that I'm not going to get into. But I also have finally found a job for the summer, working as a part-time teller at a bank to start getting some finance experience, which is super, super cool. The place I'm working is super cool. Very happy to work there. Very good community, very good people that I spoke to. But obviously, that means that I won't be able to dedicate everything to Minecraft anymore. But I don't start until the 16th. So if the update comes out June 11th, 6-month anniversary on of Skyblock, like people think it will, I'll be streaming all day, every day, run at 24 hours because I want to maximize uptime, right? I want to maximize being live playing the game. If it comes out after, I will still be streaming as much as I possibly can, but just keep in mind that, you know, I'll be working 20 to 25 hours a week somewhere else. Appreciate you, Latu. You're going into finance? That's awesome. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I don't know if I have more experience, but I can try to help. When do I think the update will actually come out? I think June 11th would be a great day for it to come out. The 6-year anniversary of Skyblock. Updates being Tuesday does not matter. I highly doubt that matters for the Foraging update. I mean, yes, normally it is Tuesday, but I really don't think it matters. The other reason why June would be a perfect time for the update to come out, especially June 11th, is everybody's out of school. Everybody is on summer break. Everybody's ready to play the game, grind the game. The Skyblock's going to have a massive comeback. It's going to be awesome. You got a new job as an industrial engineer? Congratulations, TFN. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Ryukin. Appreciate you, Siba. Hypixel isn't dead, but it is going to be cool. It is going to be a very cool time for Skyblock, and I hope that everybody realizes this and is ready to just have a ton of fun. The servers aren't going to die. Nothing is. It's going to be awesome. What's up, Mets? Yadi, as a new player, do you reckon it's better to level up mining or farming first? I personally like mining. I don't think it really matters. Whatever you're going to do more. Getting out on the 26th. I would say that most people, at least in the United States, are out of school by June 11th. Because that's summer break for the United States and NA. What do you think will happen if you try to travel on Foraging Island while 1.8.9? You either won't be able to, or it might just disconnect you and say, this feature is unavailable for your version. Please update to 1.21.4. Something like that. Best way to get Mithril Powder? I have a mining guide on the channel you can check out, gamer. That goes over Mithril Powder. Do I have it linked? Do I have a command? How long till trailer? It comes out at noon, so 27 minutes. Noon for me, 1 p.m. EST, because everybody likes to work in EST for some reason. Why? I don't know. Almost 4,000 people waiting, by the way. Crazy. Crazy. But yeah, so that's a lot of the updates that I had. I was working. I wasn't just blowing you guys off. Obviously, I was still posting shorts. I posted that the video of me hitting class average 50, which was very well received by you guys, so I appreciate that. I want to try to post more storytelling-esque videos in the future because I enjoy making them. People enjoy listening to them. Thank you, Peanuts. Yadi, I'm addicted to the Rift and I get sad when I can't Rift. Am I okay? Yes, that is the natural reaction to the Rift, actually. Am I going to update the fishing guide? Not anytime soon, especially if Foraging comes out. I will be Foraging main. The videos will be Foraging main. Obviously, I don't know how much I'm going to be posting on YouTube if I'm streaming 16 hours a day. I don't have an editor. Super Kid, I'll check out mod apps after stream. Yeah, Foraging guide. Dungeon guide will also probably be put on hold if Foraging update comes out, but that is currently what I'm working on right now. So if I don't finish it, I don't finish it, right? But yes, I am I'm extremely excited for foraging. And I hope you guys are too. This is like this summer. It's not. I don't know if I call it the golden age of Skyblock, right? It's not. I don't think it'll be the golden age. There's a lot of things that have really revolutionized Skyblock, but it's going to be like the silver age. You know, number two. It can't possibly be a miss. It can't. There's just no way. 4 years of development. Trailer in what time is it? Trailer in 25 minutes. What do I do if it'll be a flop? Post my dungeons guide. What's up, populous crowd? Do I think Frog Mask is going to be best for foraging? Probably not. It'll probably be like a whole new set. Think of the way I would approach the foraging update is I would approach it like how people or how Dwarven came out. I think it's going to be way more than that, right? Like hunting is coming along with it. A Kudra revamp is coming along with it. The new island, tons of new items, and that's what happened. That's how like the mining skill changed for when Dwarven came out, right? Like there's new ore, there's a tree, there's the new best items, there's the new best drills, like all this stuff that is also probably going to apply to foraging. There's not much you can buy right now that is going to apply to foraging. If you want a tip, I think citrines. Obviously, citrines spiked from 18 to like 25. I put a bunch of. Obviously, this is a 6.6 bill. It's not all gonna fill, but like, I think it's going to like when foraging drops, people are gonna insta buy this anyway. So even if citrines aren't used, which I've almost guaranteed that they will be used, it's going to spike in price. So it's going to be a good investment anyway. You just got to try to not kill the bazaar and insta sell everything because then it might crash the price, right? I don't think foraging would be like garden. I saw the whole Roblox thing and everybody went nuts over like the growing your own trees. This is going to be a new island. There's probably going to be some team content involved, kind of like a dungeon or like a Kudra style thing. Maybe they implement more parkour and make parkour a bigger thing. That could be cool. Do I have a money-making minion setup? Uh, I have some old ones. I would just use slime. Is there any way to contact me personally for Twitch reasons? I have a business email in the description, or you could just reach out on Discord. I'm fine with either. I don't really care. What if the foraging update is like the fishing update? Like, what if the foraging update is like bio? It won't be. There's two. They've been working on it for too long. I guess if I had to put it this way, if the foraging update releases, right, and taking bugs out of it, obviously bugs are probably going to happen. It's going to happen to a lot of things, right? Taking bugs out of it, if the content is just bad and the content sucks, there will be so much pushback from the entire server. YouTubers, players, people that don't even play anymore, people like other like Bed Wars communities, like it'll be such a massive thing, the biggest controversy the server has ever had. If the content just sucks, that they would be better off delaying the update. And so I think because of all the delays that we've already have, it is safe to say that the content is going to be good. The content's going to be awesome. Look at what happened to OG Kudra. But Kudra was such a small part of the update. Like, it wasn't the entire update. This isn't cope. I don't... Maybe normally I'm a pessimist. Maybe I'm being an optimist. I feel like I'm being pretty realistic. I feel like this is a pretty realistic take to have. I don't see why else they, like... Why do it now, then? Why not wait? Why not wait another year? 2026. Foraging 2026. What if they delay it another 4 years? Then they lose their entire player base, Hypixel shuts down, and we move on from Minecraft as a whole. What's going to happen with attribute shards? Everybody's going to be reimbursed with attribute shards. But but it will no longer be attached to armor. It'll be like claimable on your account, or at least that's what they've said. So I was actually going to start building all the attribute, like 10 shard, like not 10 but 10 like Deadeye 10 shards and stuff like that to just claim in my account when it comes out. I never did that. I was lazy. So I guess we'll be grinding with the new system, which should be fun anyway. Would be a good video anyway. Probably no alpha today unless they drop alpha with the trailer. Could be cool. If so, I'll be getting on alpha. I'll be gaming. By the way, boys, no lag. Oh, it's juicy to have nice internet again. This summer is going to be phenomenal. Everybody's moved out. Nobody's like streaming I don't know. I don't know what was lagging me before. It was my neighbors though. Just got fishing double hook 10. You'll still have some use out of it, at least for a couple weeks. And it'll still like you can still apply it to your account, right? I'm the one streaming. Yeah, I I get I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. We need EU servers? Probably never coming, if I had to guess. What are my thoughts on Panther Ocelot skin? It's one of your biggest investments. I don't know. It's cool, I guess. I mean, everything foraging is going to spike, right? The skins, citrine. It'll probably continue to go up as well. What's up, Arctic? Do you have to download a client to play the game? You don't have to. For foraging update, probably BLC is the way to go. I don't really know. I haven't looked into 1.21 at all. I've just seen people in the guild talking about it. 19 minutes left. Yes, sir. I'll pull it up again. What time is it? I'll pull it up again with like 5 minutes to go. Not sure if you've done any of these classes. I'm doing Lean Six Sigma. Guessing with your finance stuff. You've heard of it. I actually have not heard of it. I don't know what that's associated with, DFN. I already played 1.20 Hypixel anyways. That's tough. Surely you don't play dungeons with 1.20, right? I love Prism Client. Well, I mean, like, the fabric mods for 1.21 just aren't that good. Do I only do reviews in the commentaries of my YouTube shorts? No, I do profile review streams whenever we hit the sub goal, but I'm not really focused on the sub goal right now. We're focused on the foraging update, right? Do a plug for following the Twitch. Boys, if you haven't, ! Twitch, especially on YouTube, check out the Twitch stream. Drop a follow. I think the best time for the update to come out is June 11th, with the anniversary of Skyblock or of Hypixel. I don't think it's the hype. I think it's the anniversary of Skyblock. If I'm wrong, then I just read that somebody said that, and it's not correct. You have 4 weeks of school. You play till like 2 a.m. on school nights. Can you prepare for the new update? I mean, the same way that you can prepare for like, I think the best comparison is like the mining skill to Dwarven Mines. And if you didn't play back then, it's basically like an entire revamp. So the biggest thing is just like get used to 1.21, work on building 1.21 mods. The only thing I've invested in, which was literally today, was citrine. But citrine is going to be a massively volatile market just because so many people have invested into it, right? What happened with all the mods for 1.8.9? They'll still be around. The entire server will still be 1.8.9 except for Galatea, I think is the name of the new island. So you just can't go to the new foraging island unless you're on 1.21. But you could still play 1.8.9 for dungeons especially. Sky Handy's coming to 1.21, but I don't think it'll be done on release. And in fact, I'm pretty positive it won't. If they do, good on Hannibal. Because that shit is hard, especially porting to a new version. Dick 9 should have a few hundred billion in Citrine right now. It will be hard to compete. It's not a competition. It's not like he could liquidate all that citrine instantly anyway. I think it's all fine citrine also, so it wouldn't. I mean, it would kind of affect the perfect market, but not really, because when people are buying gemstones for the update, they're gonna buy perfects because it's best stats, right? They're just gonna be insta buying it off Bazaar. I just don't. I don't think him having, because he can't easily liquidate it. He'll kill the price, and then he'll end up actually losing money. So I don't think. I wouldn't base your investment off of other people's stashes. I don't think it really matters. Appreciate you, Carl. Are most people going to be buying Flawless? Perfect's overkill. Why would Perfect's ever be... no, that's not how that works. There's no such thing as overkill, especially with gemstones. You always want max stats. Max is always max. Like, for example, the best way to put this, take Clover. Clover is selling Elbin for 13.8 bill. Do you think that Clover is worth 13.8 bill? No. The average Skyblock player doesn't matter because so many people have billions and billions and billions of coins that they'll just end up buying it. If you don't want it, like you don't have to invest into Citrine. I'm fine with that. I don't care. I'm just saying that it won't affect the market to the extent that you guys think it will. This update is Aura. True. When is Foraging update? We don't know. Trailer, it comes out in 15 minutes. What do I think you should do if you were to re-enter the game from years ago? I would watch my How an Endgame Player Start a New Profile video. That'll give you some good tips and put you in the right direction. Average endgame player mindset. It's not even an... It's more of a market mindset, right? You guys forget, I've taken a lot of economics classes. I've also made a lot of money off of flipping and investing. Because a lot of it really isn't that hard. Would I say invest in a monkey or ocelots? I would stay away from pets. Purely because pets is hard to liquidate. And there's probably going to be new pets with the update. Do I think mining will be affected by this update? That's hard to say. I would assume that most skills are going to be slightly affected. Because like think like gemstones for mining. Like gemstones are applicable to all skills. So in that way, it'll probably have some feature that will be applicable to a lot of other skills. But I don't like it's not gonna like revamp other skills, right? I was not endgame, early mid game. What then? Yeah, I just watched the video. It's just saying how I would start a new profile. That's all the title means. Citrine most definitely will spike and continue. I mean, it already has, but it'll probably continue to go up. Check out 1.21 mods now. If you want to start building the mods folder, I wouldn't start playing on 1.21 until it comes out. But if you want to start building the mods folder, I think that's a great idea. New update is going to be the rainforest, and your job is going to be clearing the rainforest. I don't know about that one, Chief. What will happen to dungeons? Dungeons will still be played. The rest of the server will still be accessible to 1.8.9. It's not going to be 1.21 only. The only 1.21 only island will be Galatea. Do I think tree cap probably won't be good other than like early game foraging? Like again, I think the best comparison is mining to Dwarven Mines. What happened when Dwarven Mines came out? Drills, Gemstone Gauntlet with Crystal Hollows, like all this new revamped gear. If I had to guess, Tree Cap will be in a similar position as like Mineral Armor. Like Mineral Armor was useless when Dwarven and for the most part in Crystal Hollows. Tree Cap will still have like early game uses, but it's not going to be best in slot. There's no way. There's just no chance. Is it possible to transfer my 1.8 config to 1.21? I don't know. There probably is a converter somewhere. I don't even know if I would do that. I'd probably just go through settings yourself again. Chainsaws are somewhat likely. I don't know about chainsaws, but it's possible for sure. Especially because drills, right? Like drills exist, so I could definitely see chainsaws existing. 100%. There might be a hunt. That would be cool. What if they add 1.21 items to AH? Then what happens if I click on said item on 1.8.9? They're gonna add functionality. That's definitely something that that's already been talked about, that they've gone over. I would assume it's already, you know, been a thing, right? I don't know if Hypixel is gonna start requiring like a built-in texture pack. That could be a thing too. Did you know you need MVP++ as YouTube rank to get into the alpha? Yeah, for sure, man. Do I think we get chainsaws? I think the likelihood we get chainsaws is pretty good. How to get better ping? Ping you can't control. The only way to get better ping is move closer to the server. Or if your ping is unstable, getting stable internet. But like improving ping is just getting closer to the server. Monkey Pets and Ocelot probably will go up, but I don't think it's a worthwhile investment because you can't. It's hard to bulk sell them. Unless you don't have a lot of money to invest, right? And they've probably already gone up in price, so you're cutting your profits. Is it worth to buy Godroll or Crimson at this point? I recommend no. No, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's worth to buy attributes. I don't think it's worth to buy Godroll. Because I think you'll end up losing a lot of money. Where is the Hypixel server? It is in Chicago. United States. Central United States. Want better ping? Come chill at my house. Yeah, for sure, man. Can you prepare for the new update? There's not a whole lot of ways you can prepare for the new update. Other than, like, getting used to 1.21. And then the only thing that I've done is I've invested into some citrine. That's all I've done. There are other investments you can make, like people are saying. Skins, foraging skins, foraging pets. I wouldn't really touch tree cap, for sure. Should have gotten foraging 52. Yeah, I mean, leveling your foraging skill. I guess I haven't even thought about that. I take it for granted because I'm already foraging 50, but leveling your foraging skill would definitely be good because there are going to be requirements in the new items. 100%. Any predictions on the Foraging 60 release? I'd be very surprised if Foraging 60 doesn't come out with the update. Can't ping be affected by how powerful your Wi-Fi LAN is? No. It doesn't have to do with how powerful it is. It has to do with how stable it is. Maybe if you only get, like, I don't know, 10 MBS download, you're going to struggle. So maybe to a certain extent, but it mostly has to do with where you're situated in relation to the server, and then also whether your Wi-Fi is stable. Sven T5. I guess that would be the only tier 5 Slayer that would kind of relate to foraging. But I don't know. They might just have a new Slayer released. Like, this update could literally have everything. It could have a new Slayer. It could have a new, like, Kudra dungeon style boss fight. It'll be a new island. It could be a new Heart of the Mountain type style of progression. It'll have hunting. It'll be revamping Kudra. It'll, like, there's so many different, a new skill. Well, I mean, hunting is a new skill. But, like, so many things that could happen. And a lot of things that probably will happen. You have any vision how the update could look like? Well, it'll most definitely have new items, new armor, new pets. It'll be very similar to Dwarven. New things to mine, probably cherry blossom trees, probably nether trees. Chainsaws are somewhat likely that people think. There could be some kind of tree slayer. I don't know how likely that is. I mean, that's letting your imagination get the best of you, but let me just say the possibilities are endless. Welcome back, Panther. Oh yeah, there's just so many things that could happen. Okay, there's 7 minutes left. I'm gonna pull this up just to be sure I don't get sidetracked and we miss it, because that would be kind of sad. Should I hop in call with Pat 15? Oh no, because I'm streaming. I'll hop in with them after we watch the trailer, because I don't think our trailers are gonna be synced. Did I see that you're in the hospital? I did not. I hope you feel better, Panther. That's so sad. You got a cake, Saul? Can you use it on me? Yeah. If you can find the hub I'm in. Or I'll hang it on my island, probably during the trailer. Time to take a break. I would recommend that everybody puts down everything they're doing right now and enjoy the foraging update. Or the trailer, sorry. How many people are waiting? 5,500 people? Let's go, chat! Oh, boys. It truly is a surreal feeling, you know that? It's such a surreal feeling. Congratulations, Nightmare. I hope that goes well, Panther. Please keep me updated. You're on the island? Okay, I got you, gamer. Let me go I'm chilling on the island. Would be cool if the island was a big tree. Oh, you know what else I want to do? Before the foraging update comes out, so I was going to apply for code 6 months after I got YouTube Break. I got YouTube Break on December 11th. June 11th, maybe like a couple days before then, I'm going to apply for a code on the Hypixel store. You know how cool it would be to get a code when the foraging update comes out? It would be like a dream come true. Which would be super, super cool if I could, you know, actually achieve that. New elf village? Oh, because it's like a magical forest? I could see that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Looking for level 473? Yeah, Hoppity has not been kind to me, I'll tell you that. I'm like 2,000 rabbits without a unique. Or 3,000 maybe? Without a unique. Not even the last mythic, not even one of the divines. Without a unique, I'm like 3,000 rabbits without one. Should you buy citrine? I think buying a little bit of citrine is probably going to make you money. See you, Panther. Appreciate you. I'm making no expectations, so I can't be disappointed. That's fair. I'm excited. Let me just say that I'm excited. I am very excited for it. I think I used to be a pessimist, and then I became a realist. So normally I'm a realist. I think I just I don't know. I don't want my heart to be broken, but am I excited to rebuild my portal hub? I won't rebuild it. I'll just put like a work to Galatia right in the middle. Yeah, monkey will probably go up. Citrine will probably go. Anything related to foraging will probably go up. Especially because even if they're worthless in the update, by the way, the first hour of the update, nobody's gonna know that. Everybody's just gonna buy everything foraging. That's literally all that's gonna happen. First trailer, can't wait until the second in 2028. It's not Hightail. It's not GTA 6. I believe. Oh, boys. I'm so excited. I want to be able to like adjust volume right now. I can't do it. I'm like kicking my feet, bro. I'm so happy. How do you even get the tree emote? You just look it up or just copy it from somebody? Can I do this? Let's go, chat. There probably will be a new mayor for foraging, yes. I would say that's very likely. Oh, 1.21 means wardens? No, I wouldn't say it means wardens, but anything is possible, right? Anything is possible. Okay. The first playthrough. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna pause the music for Twitch. No music right now. The first playthrough. Oh, 60 seconds. First playthrough of the trailer. I'm gonna try to talk as little as possible. We're just gonna watch it, and then we're gonna run through it again, and I'm going to give my opinion. Okay. That's the plan. You don't have to mute me. I'm not gonna talk during it. Oh, boys. It's finally here. It's finally here. I'm so happy. Time could not be moving any slower, by the way. Time, like these are the slowest seconds in the world. The slowest in the world. How many people? 8,000 people. By the way, it's probably way more than this because they're like you guys are watching me watching it, and like there's I bet you Duralius has like 1,000 viewers. He's gotta, maybe more. Come on, come on, Chad. I'm like nervous. I don't. It's a happy nervous though. It's like an excited nervous. 900 viewers under Aurelia stream? Yeah. Include that with Twitch, he's over 1,000. It's noon! Do I need to refresh? It should autoplay, right? Creep, thank you for the prime. Oh. It's a debate!
The Creep 776 just
It's a
subscribed.
debate!
This is not a joke.
We have to wait another 2 minutes! Oh my god. Come on! Do you guys want a full screen? Full screen, get rid of chat, I would think. Yes? Okay. Okay. It's kind of loud. Is that a good volume? Let me know if it's quiet, I'll turn it up. This is good? Okay. Panda pet could happen, yep, for sure. I believe in that. Oh. Is it public when the update release? No. Hopefully we get some information off of this trailer. Praying for code Yadi? Yeah, me too. Bless up with Zydic. Imagine it's a debate. How many people do you think stop playing Hypixel if they delay it to 2026? I don't know if they'll show a release date off of the trailer. Probably not. It would be cool to have the trailer and then have alpha open instantly off of it if there's going to be an alpha. Alright, boys. Here we go. 10 seconds! I also don't want an alpha, for the record. Alright, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. The first playthrough. Okay. That's the park. Oh, it is an extension off the park. Wow. It's beautiful. Axolotls. Collect berries. The green armor looks like new armor. You can throw the axe? He's using an iron axe. An iron axe might be the best axe now. Foraging contests? Frogs? The frog could be like similar to a flea spook in the Rift. Pandas? That's it. They're 4 players. This could be like the little dungeon style thing. It's like a puzzle. Yeah, it is like a puzzle. Oh my god. Boys! Oh, it's so cool. Oh my god. Okay. So first run through, it seems like there is a dungeon style thing. It seems like the new best axe is going to somewhat be an iron axe. We did not see chainsaws, right? Oh my god, 15,000 people watching. Okay, hold on. We're gonna run through it again. I'm gonna give my thoughts. We're gonna go through it again. We're gonna analyze a little bit. Going to be so laggy. I mean, yeah, probably. So this is just park, right? Yeah. Goes through park. Galatea. Something to do with Tia, right? Big fairy thing. This seems like a fairy building. Maybe fairies are like the people that live in Galatea. 100% could see that. It is an extension of the park, so anybody that said that was correct. I don't think it'll be a park revamp. I think this will just be like the big, like, deep caverns still exists, and Dwarven Mine is still the big mining thing, right? So the park still exists, and then Galatea is the big thing. Yeah, definitely something to do with fairies. This is such a cool shot, by the way. Broken Castle again, which relates to the Broken Castle in the hub, and also the fairies that infest the Broken Castle in the Rift relates to that as well. It might have some little tiebacks to the Rift. You guys see this down here? This is like some cool little hidden path. I don't know what that is. This is cool. This could be similar to the Starfall cult in Dwarven Mines for sure. These guys, they look very similar. These are definitely not fairies, obviously, but this looks like a fairy style house. Axolotls! Oh, it's so cool! I hope you can like befriend them or they take you to treasure or something. This has got to be like the great tree. This is such a long shot, by the way, for this tree. And is that an axolotl right there? In the bottom left? Can you guys see my mouse? I don't know if you can see my mouse or not. I think this is an axolotl in the bottom left. No, actually, maybe that's just a salmon. It could just be a salmon. So, yeah, we're in the village. By the way, the axe he pulls out seems a lot like a tree cap. But it's not an axolotl slayer. There's no way this is an axolotl slayer. So it looks like there's a wooden axe, there's an enchanted golden axe, there's an iron axe, and there's a gold axe, right? This looks like farm suit. This is young. I don't know what this armor is. Is this the new armor? Because this is stripped oak. By the way, no mention of cherry trees or nether trees, which kind of disappointing, unless they just didn't show it. You mine trees. Yeah. So the other thing to notice here, by the way, is the fact that the feathers, or not the feathers, the leaves are disappearing. That doesn't happen in the park. That doesn't happen in anywhere. You never have, other than in the garden, I guess. Do you ever have leaves decomposing after mining trees? So maybe there's something that drops from these. But they also, yep, you collect berries. Which it's also giving like the skill sound. Maybe berry collection is a new skill. Could happen. You also throw the axe. Oh, that's so sick. You throw the axe to mine the wood. It seems like the best axe is going to be this iron axe right here. This seems like the Giga Chad, the big cool miner, because he's just wearing young and he's got an enchanted gold axe. This seems a lot like a tree cap, I think. It's just Axe of the Shredded. I mean, Axe of the Shredded, but it's used for mining, right? You can't use Axe of the Shredded to chop down trees. That's cool, though. So this is a fairy. There's sugarcane. This is a fish, right? And then there's a turtle. And you go dive under, which is super, super cool. I'm not seeing anything crazy off of that. There probably are going to be new fishing mobs too. Yeah, for sure. Coral? Oh, yeah? You're going to be able to mine it, though. So, this is Agatha. Youngest of the Starland sisters. Aren't the Starland sisters, aren't they, doesn't that have to do with the fairies in the rift? Or am I wrong about that? Or maybe maybe it's something new. Maybe for the second, because there is going to be a Galatea part 2, right? A second part of the foraging update. That could be where we see her sister. Foraging contest, probably going to be similar to farming contest, if I had to say. So, I'd be very surprised if it's not. Oh, wait. Go back to that. Kiara? Kiara, you turn in berries here? It looks like this is a greenhouse. Level requirements for island? The level requirements for the island would probably be pretty low. 20 maybe, 25. But for like the max gear, probably 40, 45, similar to like, mining, fishing, stuff like that. Okay. Coral? Oh, you are going to... I bet Coral is 100% going to be a new collection. Gotta be, because it's got to be associated with this. Maybe there's new potions. Godpot kind of makes that moot though. Like yeah, it's cool you get new bonuses, but you're not really like. Maybe it won't be a part of the Godpot, similar to like the potions that you get from the garden. But this could also have something to do with alchemy. Yeah, for sure. Fusion machine. The first thing I think of is attributes, right? I would assume that this doesn't have anything to do with attributes, just because attributes are unless she's like the introductory NPC to hunting. Because hunting, I guess I didn't really see anything definitive in the first run through that has to do with hunting. There is a new skill. They talked about hunting. Hunting will be a new skill, for sure. I just don't know what this will be. Because, like, I think attributes. I think you're fusing things together. The dolphin is the hunting skill. They hit the dolphin with a cobweb, which is a net. Oh, okay. We'll get to that in a second. So that's a great analysis missile. Booster. I mean, this got to just be make your foraging stuff stronger, your foraging armor stronger. That's what this has to be. You're not hunting dolphins, but like if you because there's going to be different mobs, right? You capture the different mobs and you get attribute shards for it. You're not killing the mobs. This seems the frog seems a lot like the flea spooks in the rift, because you follow it and you end up getting a bonus, which is similar to what happened to flea spooks in the rift. So maybe you pay the frogs, maybe you feed the frogs berries. I don't know. What do frogs feed it flies? No. You're not actually killing the dolphin, but it does look like... Hold on. Go back a frame. Fish here. Yeah, that definitely does look like the hunting skill, because you do have the cobweb, which could definitely be a net, and you capture it, and then it gets you some kind of attribute. Bamboo, baby panda, mama panda. I would assume none of the mobs on this island are mobs that you killed, by the way. Most of them are probably going to be like hunting, quote unquote, but you trap them, you get attributes for trapping them, and then you release them back into the wild. I assume you're not killing most of them. Yeah, okay. This has got to be hunting. It just has to be. Cobweb, you're capturing sea turtles, you're capturing... it didn't actually show I'm capturing pandas, but I would assume you would capture pandas. You're capturing dolphins. If it's not hunting, this could also just be an extension of the fishing skill. Like, that's how you fish up these different sea creatures, or how you... It could be a system similar to pets. A zoo would be very cool. That's true. Yeah. That actually be super sick. This seems like... What is in there? What's that little bright spot? Is that a fairy soul? So new mobs for sure. The husks. And actually, they're killing it with the diamond axe. So maybe they only take damage from these new axes, right? Could be. Or maybe it's just a fire. Hold on. It looks like there's a fairy soul in there. This has to be a dungeon, by the way. Just has to be. Entrance to the dungeon, 4 people going in. Each person wearing a different set of armor, which could represent a different class. 4 new classes. Although, if it is 4 new classes, I don't know how amazing or how great of because then we'll have 4 different classes for Kudra. We'll have 5 different classes for dungeons. We'll have 4 different classes for this new thing. And then they just keep adding all these different things. We'll keep adding classes. I'm a mage, tank, alchemist, buff person. You know, like there's got to be some kind of unification, I think, if these are different classes. But this is definitely some kind of puzzle thing. They have candles. These look like fish, though. They don't look like they... Oh, no, it is a lotus. It does represent this for sure. So you do this, you get... it's got to be like an entrance. Like this has to be the entrance. They haven't shown the entire thing. Because, I mean, you go in and you do the puzzle, right? It seems kind of lame. But this is sick. Look at this shot. Hold on. How do you go through just a frame? Arrow key, right? Nope, arrow key is 5 seconds. Is period, right? Oh, yeah, okay. This is sick. So in the update, we went underwater. I'm sure we visited the town. This is probably the greenhouse. We never visited this tower. And I don't think we visited the area that was shown. Where was it? When did they do this? I don't think we visited the thing in the bottom right here, that little cave. But it's possible we did. Great job on this guy, by the way. JT Sandman. That's a good trailer. I think it was. I think that was a very good trailer. I'm very excited for Foraging. I think this island is going to be awesome. I would say that the size of the island probably rivals Crimson Isle. I think all the new islands that they want are going to be Crimson Isle size or bigger, because there's just so many things won't feel cramped then, and there'll be so many things that you can add to islands, you can improve upon it, on top of the fact that this is only part 1, right? There's going to be part 2 at some point. I don't think the Hypixel servers are about to die. I think that this will be I think it'll be well done. There'll almost assuredly be hiccups on the first couple days. After that, I think it's going to be awesome. I think that 1.20 will be great. 1.20 only, especially, because if you have servers that are only 1.20, right, that's separate from the rest of the server. So they can dedicate their entire load to Galatea. There's a waterfall. Where? I didn't see the waterfall. What will happen to attributes? Attributes are going to be removed from your armor, but you're still going to have them on your profile, and it's going to be a thing where you claim them on your profile and you can activate different boosts, right? 1.8.9 will still be allowed on the rest of the server. You'll still be able to play on 1.8.9. However, you just won't be able to enter Galatea with it. Because 1.20 dungeons sucks, I'll tell you that. Ready for round 2, class average 50? No. So we still don't have a release date. Same for attribute shards, yeah. Still don't have a release date. If this is 1.21 only, I'm going to be mad. I'm sorry, gamer. It's probably going to be 1.21 only. All right. Yeah, if we don't have a release date, I don't know if there's going to be an alpha or not. I would prefer, if it was me, I would prefer no alpha, because I think that would just make the release that much better. I think it would be better for the game as a whole. I think it would be better for the community too, for the YouTubers. I think it would be better all around, right? To have no alpha. The issue with alpha, and I guess maybe not all around, because the issue with alpha is if there is no alpha, there's probably going to be bugs. The other issue with alpha is if there is an alpha and people find bugs, not everybody talks about it. Not everybody reports it. They find these exploits and then they use them. So that's the double-edged blade with alpha, right? If you don't let people in that haven't been screened, then they can't be finding exploits before the update comes out, right? So that they just have them to use on the update and wreak havoc. I've been saying for a while, I think they should just hire a testing team. They should hire or have YouTubers do it. I have mixed feelings about nerds, but hire like 100 people. Their job, they get paid, you know, $15 an hour, $20 an hour, whatever it is. Pay them well. Have them go in, work 8 to 12-hour days, test literally everything. Everything. That's what I think should be done. Alpha this week. I think there should be alpha. I think it would be cool. Actually, let's check. Oh, it's closed. I thought that it would have been cool to release alpha with the trailer. They said on Twitter. Can you link? Can you link it? How difficult could it be not adding 100 bugs, fixing time? We need 1.8.9. We don't need 1.21. I disagree. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Let me go here. Oh, yeah. We're not starting public alpha today, but it will be more than likely this week. Oh, that is true. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. You know, on one hand, it's alpha. We get to go in and play everything. On the other hand, it kind of kills it. But we get to fix bugs, but then we have exploiters. So it's alpha is a double-edged sword, but what this means, by the way, just so everybody is aware, I will be live playing the update on alpha. There will also be guides coming out. How do I say it? I don't want to say Rift Guide Part 2. It's basically going to be another Rift Guide. That is what I'm going to do. It might be 4 hours long. Might be 4 hours long. But let's just give it a repost. Boys, by the way, if you haven't, check out the profile at the OG Yadi if you use Twitter. Oh, okay. So guaranteed, there is going to be an alpha sometimes this week. Sometime this week. I will be live playing this alpha. We'll be making a video, which means, just so everybody's aware, Dungeon Guide on hold, everything else on hold, shorts, probably not. I'll still probably be doing profile review shorts because I can do a lot of them today. Soon as alpha opens, I will be playing it if I'm not live. Odds are I'll be live, but if I'm not live, I will still be playing it, working on a guide, talking to everybody about it, which will be awesome. I'm going to recommend everybody do foraging for money right now. I mean, if you don't know by now, doing the new updates for money is definitely a great way to grind money. I mean, it's just kind of how it goes, right? I don't think full release. I don't know. Do you think a week of alpha would be enough? I think a week of public alpha would be enough. But the issue is, if there's a week of public alpha, then they have to go in and fix all the bugs that they probably don't do while it's open, right? So maybe June 11th is a little soon. And if it's June 17th, that would suck because I start my new JOB on June 16th. But I'll still be streaming it. Hunting commissions? I don't know if there would be commissions necessarily. I think the hunting skill would be similar to bestiary. If anything. Don't go to alpha if you don't want any spoilers. Yeah, I mean, the issue the issue is there's always going to be spoilers. Like, yeah, you can say that, and yeah, people could be like, yeah, I don't want any spoilers in the foraging update, but then you start playing the update and it still feels new and cool, but then you also have the feeling, oh man, people got to experience this earlier than me, they already know everything. I believe it'll be solid, Tux. I 100% believe it. I think 1 week of public alpha, have a couple days, fix it up, release. I think it means it's coming in June, mid-June, for sure. Who wants a foraging update? Just update mining. Is foraging not just mining, by the way? How much are young frags up? That's actually funny. It'd be really funny. Are these even up? Doesn't it say 7-day average? Where's 7-day average? Oh, they are up. Almost doubled in price, by the way. If it is, I need level 500 for a new color. I'd be down. Level 500. I'd be surprised if there's not enough XP in the update to hit 500, by the way. I'd be very surprised. Alpha testing is probably going to be MVP++ only or MVP Plus only, if I had to guess. That would be my guess. But it's possible that that they might let it be open, but I'd be surprised. Like open all ranks. If anything, it'll start as MVP++ for sure. Haven't watched the trailer? Yeah, we just did. So if you're on YouTube and you want to hear my thoughts on it, we're still gonna be talking about it now. But if you want to see my first reaction, you can just rewind on the YouTube stream. What do I think of it? I think it's going to be awesome. I thought the trailer was very good. It seemed like there's definitely hunting, new trees, new armor. It doesn't seem like there's any chainsaws. It seems like it's just new upgraded axes, some kind of fusion system, some kind of coral alchemy maybe system. I cried watching the trailer. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Rune crafting update? Yeah, for sure. Thoughts on dropping 1 bill on Obsidian and hoping for like tree cap? I wouldn't do that. But I mean, it's your money. You can do whatever you want. I put a buy order up. Oh. Oh, there you go. I have 6.6 bill in citrine. It goes up. I almost guarantee citrine goes up, by the way. Especially when alpha comes out. Somebody insta-sold all their citrine. That's funny. Love your videos. Got my turn preparing for M5 to make money. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, GG. It did fill 200 perfects in an hour. Yeah, somebody insta-sold. Which, by the way, just so everybody knows, price still stable. Someone insta-sold all... Who was it that sold all of it? It was Dick. Yeah, it was Dick9. That's funny. Or his ult. When is the update? Open alpha starts sometimes this week. It probably places the update coming out in 2 weeks from now. You don't have insider info. If it was, you would just say what it was. My whole guild saw the update. I made 300 mil from bets on when it would come out. Well, technically the update isn't out yet. Citrine might tank a while after update drops, but will definitely rise at the start. Yeah. I'm not planning on selling them until update day. Or the day that alpha comes out. If alpha comes out... Here. I guess here's the way I should put it. If alpha comes out... and citrine isn't in it, then you just insta-sell. If alpha comes out and citrine is in it, then you just wait till it comes out on the main server and then you make a ton of money. It is not Primal Dragon. I doubt it. If I'm done with the update after day 3, I will be upset. I hope this update lasts at least 2 months. At least 2 months. What did Simon just say? Hold on. What did Simon say? Oh, wait. Simon, no! No! I do not want another rift. I don't, not 3 to 5 business days. That's not funny, Simon. That's not funny. It's not funny. Unless it actually is 3 to 5 business days, right? Ugh. The Rift guy doesn't want another Rift. I don't want another Rift in the sense that it's going to take a bajillion years to come out. No, I do not want another Rift in that way. New Foraging Mare, I would think so. It doesn't seem like there was anything related to that in the trailer, but Can I explain the attribute changes? Sure. The way attributes are going to work, at least what the admins have told us, is that when you get, like, all the attributes on your armor, your weapons, all this right here, is going to get stripped from the armor and weapons. You're not going to lose it. It's not going to be wiped. But they're going to be probably still in the form of shards. Where are my shards? It's probably still in the form of shards that you can claim to your account to level up that attribute on your account, right? And then at some point you can get it to level 10, and then there will be like a /attribute menu, and then you can enable certain attributes to be active on your account. That is, I'm relatively sure that's what's going to happen. The way you obtain attributes post the update will be through the hunting skill, as which probably is going to relate to more than just the sea creatures or the creatures on Galatea. Unless the net thing wasn't the hunting skill, that's possible too. It could be something completely different. But we don't know. We will know when Alpha comes out. Doesn't one of the dungeon doors look like a huge forest? I would bet money that it's not going to have anything to do with like the dungeon hub, right? Like it's not this. It's literally not coming soon. That's not gonna be it. Skeleton Slayer 2? Well, that's not skeletons. Those are husks, right? There are going to be new mobs, and that could be a husk slayer. Or are those not husks? I think they're husks. Or what are they called? Strays. Thank you, strays. Could be a stray slayer. Recap of the shredded. I don't think so. I don't know about that one, Gabriel. Thank you for the 3, gamer.
Very happy to see you streaming again, smile.
Appreciate you. Had to go live for the Foraging trailer. Had to. If attributes get reworked, what will happen to the rest of the loot pool? They have said that they're going to rework the Kudra loot pool, which will probably end up being still a lot of money. I'd be very surprised if they actually kill Kudra. Stray Slayer could be likely. If not, it's just new stray mobs. Will I make a video on the change that's coming when Alpha releases? Yeah. So my plan, when Alpha comes out, is to... and here's the thing. What I could do is I could, like, go on Alpha for an hour, make a video, and post it. I could do the Duralius method. That's possible, right? I could do the Duralius method. I'm not going to. Because about 20 other people are going to do the same thing and cover the same exact thing. My video will most likely be a couple days later, covering everything that I know that I was able to figure out, tips, stuff like that, about the Foraging update. It'll be similar to the Rift Guide. Now, the Rift Guide was mostly all-encompassing. Obviously, the Foraging update is going to be way bigger than that. So it probably won't have everything and the absolute best metas and stuff like that. But it will have as much as possible. Tricky, what's up? Tricky, Foraging update. The trailer is out, yes. Here, let me grab the link and I'll pin it. Which I guess I should have done before. This is the Foraging update. Or if a mod wants to pin that on Twitch. It seems likely that there will be breaking power related to the different woods. It could be, yep. After Foraging update, were you able to play Skyblock only in the latest version? No, you'll still be able to play the rest of the entirety of Skyblock on 1.8.9, including dungeons. So dungeons will still be the same. The only thing that changes is that you can't go onto the new island, Galatea, unless you're on 1.8.9. Or sorry, 1.21.4. Oh my gosh, he's the GOAT. What an investment! I agree. I agree with the investment, as you can see here. Do I have a guild? I don't have a guild that I run. The guild I'm in is Deathstreak's guild, and it's a closed guild. Rift makes more than 50 mil an hour. You just skill issued. Is progress on alpha boosted? It's a good question. We don't know because alpha isn't open, right? What will happen with mods? You're gonna have to use 1.21 mods, or you could start using BLC or Lunar. I'll probably end up using BLC until stuff like Sky Handy gets updated. Dick is mass selling 6 Citrine. I just got 16 insta sold to me. Yeah, I don't really think that's a reason to panic. He's probably just cashing in on his 25% increase because it went from what? 18 to 25, so 38% increase in money. Probably liquidating for coins. NU, I don't know if it'll update. I don't know that much. Thank you, Populist. Appreciate you. Alpha is coming. Alpha is coming sometime this week. Sometime this week. The Hypixel server Twitter tweeted that out. Need a new mods folder? I'll probably have that. It'll probably be a separate video as soon as like all the mods update. I wouldn't look for that anytime soon. Definitely. What happened to Kudra? They've talked about how they're gonna rework the loot pool. Q's gonna be 30k people. Well, I mean there were only 15k people for the trailer. I don't think Q's gonna be 30k people, but that's funny. You guys are funny. Alright, boys. I'm not gonna end. I am gonna use a bathroom and then I'm gonna hop in call with Pat and all them. Unless is Pat still alive? Yes, he is. Pear! My goat! Thank you for the tier 1. Okay, yeah.
Pure
I
Plays
use the
second
bathroom and then
just
I'm gonna hop in call with
subscribed.
them. So give me like 2 seconds. All right, boys. Yeah, Foraging update. The release date is not released yet, but public alpha sometime this week. Have a good day, Hypixel Night. All right.
Hypixel.
What are we thinking, boys?
This trailer is horrible.
That shit was
I'm gonna.
ass.
trailer-
I'm killing Simon.
The best trailer, I will say.
Let's talk about next
The
steps.
trailer
Look
wasn't
at
that
Alpha.
bad.
Pure Plays second has gifted
No, the
5
trailer was
subs
actually
to viewers.
good.
Thank you for the 5
rewatch
gifted.
the trailer.
It said more than likely this week at the words they used.
I still can't believe that guy in the yellow armor, bro.
Yeah, he missed fucking
Yeah, that's
tree.
fine.
man.
Yadi, did you notice that?
I did
They're
not
mining
notice
the
that.
first tree. Guy in the yellow armor just completely missed.
He whiffed,
For them,
bro. He
all
whiffed
on
hard.
one. And he like, oh my, dude, it's so funny if you rewatch it. He hits,
hard.
some guy steals his block. He hits it. He hits that block that disappeared already. And then when he looks, already, it's actually beautiful.
Your mic again.
Is
Cutting
it?
out
I
a little
feel
bit, yeah.
it has to be like a Discord thing. I think it's fine on OBS.
It might be.
Here, let me like.
You probably have like some Discord noise suppression stuff on.
Well,
Are we
he's very
thinking
loud.
the
It's not like
little
that's the problem.
cobweb is part of the hunting skill?
Yeah, it's just like a net
Probably.
or something for
Yeah,
underwater
it's like a
mobs.
net.
Dude, you keep talking to me like that, I'll catch you in a web, dude. Holy shit.
What?
What?
shit.
Yadi, I'll net you.
What does that mean?
I don't know how I'm talking to you. Okay. What does that
I'll
mean?
fucking catch you, dude.
Mason is diabolical for posting that, bro.
I thought the trailer was pretty good. It seems like there's the new team-based content at the end, some kind of puzzle.
I don't think that's team-based content. I think it's just like, I don't think chopping trees is team-based either. I think it was just all around. Like, I don't know.
The same
There,
way they
there
were
could
all
be some
fighting
kind
the
of
mage
bonus
outlaw.
to it.
I think it's also just such a heavy, like the fact that they only showed one armor set makes me believe that there's just no actual good armor set till the later islands, which is
Are
probably
you
like
telling
it's
me that the
reasonable.
farm suit is not the best armor set there?
Dude, who knows? I genuinely don't. If that guy's in farm suit, that's
hope that's
fucking
not farm
amazing.
Dude, invest in hay bales.
Farm
Holy
suit with
shit.
a wood axe?
Exactly.
I genuinely
Farm
hope that's
suit,
not
what
farm suit.
It's
No, it's
possible
like I
it's
actually,
not.
I wonder what they did for that trailer. If they actually used like real, like obviously that one armor set's probably real.
Hey,
But
the
then
whole
rest-
trailer's fake.
No, 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 no,
It's
no,
all
no, no.
debate.
No, what I'm
It's a
saying
huge
is like
hoppity update.
he's using a wooden axe. Is there actually a fucking wooden
It's a
axe,
jungle
or
axe.
Yeah,
is...
there might be. I didn't see any chainsaws.
That's
That
probably,
is
like,
true.
on the
There were
later
no
islands.
chainsaws. There were indeed no
We're
chainsaws.
genuinely not gonna get anything of this one island. It's all gonna be like later on.
So you
That's what I was
think
saying,
you
okay.
think this one island's just gonna be maxable 2 days?
It's just gonna be like Dwarven
no,
Mines.
there's
That's what I
what's
was
it
thinking,
called?
Dwarven.
There's time locked stuff.
No,
the
that's not.
contest stuff is time locked probably. But like other than the contest stuff, I think we're done with this in 2 days. Yeah.
No, that'd be so sad.
I genuinely think we are.
I
I would max that shit in 2 days if I had a profile, bro. Not including the contest stuff.
would hate that. There's no. That'd be terrible.
I know. I'm not gonna do that.
It'll be a fun 2 days.
No, bro. Last
2
time I did
days,
that
then you
was,
wait for 6 months again.
Last time I did that was Bayou, and like that was so miserable. You have no idea. I went through like, I just tortured myself for that, bro.
All that, and you didn't complete the update first. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, I was late by like 20 minutes. Come on. I like overslept or something.
Who got it first, Molly?
No, the mantra.
I can make my ravioli now.
Oh. Maybe we get a zoo, capture some pandas and some axolotls.
I don't know. Surely that like leads into Garden V2 with like pigs and like all that shit, right? I don't know.
Garden V2.
Yeah. You take the webs, you bring them to the barn, you take the cows and you bring them over to your garden. You have to farm an insane amount of wheat to keep them like bred and to keep like that'd be perfect.
You know, milk them every morning at 4:30 a.m.
Exactly,
Oh my
dude.
god, no.
Make it like
Trauma.
fuck, what's that like one mobile game?
There's no chance they add a panda
I
slayer,
actually
by the
don't
way.
know. I need to look at my phone. Heyday. Yeah, fucking Heyday. That'd
Yeah,
be
the
perfect.
update is heyday.
Dude, that'd be fire.
I would hate that. I don't know. I thought the trailer was good.
It's good, but I don't know.
It just brings hype. It doesn't show us anything.
Yeah.
I'm just you gotta
true.
wait for the alpha. Yo, why does 1.21 have like the biggest fucking chunk errors? I just saw the prototype lobby over here. Or no, I saw the castle. I saw the prototype lobby loading into this island.
So are
What
you
the
on
fuck?
Fabric Pet, or are you
Yeah.
just going back to BLC?
I think I'll use Fabric, BLC. Like the only thing that's really missing from this is keybinds, and that's it. The rest is like, it's like kind of vanilla. I haven't really noticed like any like there are Skyblock features obviously, but a lot of them are bad, and I'm just not using them. This mod sucks. Put it shortly. No,
Surely
the
Skyhandy's
GUI
ready before it comes out.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Not for alpha, maybe for.
Look at the 100 biddies, Perry.
Honestly, I've seen a worse GUI than this.
Yeah, I'll bitch about it since we have a new person in the VC. Are you looking at my screen at all by chance or no?
You're not
I can. Yeah, you're not screen sharing.
It's not. I guess I'll screen share. Yeah.
I can pull up your stream.
No, I'll screen share. Okay.
Okay.
So in this like menu, right?
Yeah.
Let's say I want to look for terminal solvers. I don't know where that is. I'll look up terminal. Oh shit, not here. Oh, it's maybe in dungeons. It fucking clears it. I have to keep typing it in every time.
Oh.
And let's say I want to look before. I wanted to look for the hunger bar thing because it's like I don't want to see my hunger bar.
Yeah.
Okay, hunger. Shit, I meant to do maybe miscellaneous. Oh fuck it, reset. Nope, it's not in here. Fuck.
The reset button.
Oh yeah, the reset button. This reverts all options to default. Why is this even a fucking thing in this position?
so close
right
to the
next
search thing.
Right?
Close
Yeah,
the
right next to
GUI.
the button.
Like what in the fuck?
I don't know,
Such a
man. That
bad
leads me to
fucking
play
mod.
on BLC.
And then this Aaron mod is the exact same fucking
Oh my
config
god, you're
too.
using Ezra Aaron's mod. I feel bad for you.
I don't. There are five. I'm not. There are 5 mods. Six mods. My bad. 6 mods for this version. If you look on Modern, there are genuinely 6 usable mods. How no one prepped for this update? Like I know I'm not a fucking mod developer, but like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god! Somebody
And they had a lot of
start
time
paying
to.
these
They
people.
had over a year, right?
Yeah, more than that. They had since 2022 probably. Like,
Okay, I wouldn't say 2022. That's like too early.
Back.
no, there's no way.
Well, we knew it was gonna be on later versions then, but like obviously no one started with mod stuff. In fact, we had at least a full year.
I have a video on Fast Food Level Foraging right
More
now.
than that.
If you
More
wanna
than a full year.
check
A
out the
little more
or,
than the full year, yeah.
go to the
for sure.
videos and check it out. It's use this
I forgot when
setup.
they made that forum post about like, I don't know.
Better during Derby though. You take contraband if you're showing up being banned for it. You don't get banned for contraband if you YouTube rank.
No, we definitely just knew.
And I've also
but there's
taken
no
an
way you're
extremely
saying we
little amount of
knew it would be on the
contraband. My net
newest
worth I
version
think is
for
100
only a
bill, and I've
year.
only taken like 5 bill
No, I'm
contraband.
saying like they told like mod devs, so like.
Well, who
work
cares?
on-
Well, no shit. Like, if you know it's gonna be on 1.21, you should make the mod.
I guess, but like I don't know.
That's
Not really up for
true.
debate. It's not telling the
That's
mod
true.
developers to make like what? It's just common sense.
I just remember they talked about that like last year.
The version post was May 2023 apparently. So 2 years from that even. Like,
That would make sense, yeah.
Jesus
Nope.
I
Christ.
believe that.
The
That's-
update is, or like, it's later this week. You don't have to suffer on 1.21.
I mean, I'm not. When I'm alt that 4, I'm getting off the game. Like I don't fucking
There's
do
no
anything.
reason to stay on, yeah. There's nothing to do.
Just kind of running around. I don't want to swap.
You gotta make foraging
Had
prediction
nothing to
videos.
do.
Talk about 1.21.
Oh nah.
Guys, I think there's gonna be a fucking log on the island. Fun fact.
Guys,
When are the cherry
Guys-
blossom trees coming? And the nether trees?
Second island, I guess. That
They're
I forgot
save-
about the nether
saving
trees. Too.
everything for the second island.
I forgot
Probably.
about the nether trees as well. That is a good point.
guys, how many videos is Derelius going to upload in the next 2
30.
weeks? 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
Well, it'll be
At
it'll
least
be
5.
the trailer analysis. It'll be the first little glimpse at alpha. It'll be, and then he'll break down like every little bit of part of alpha. So it'll like
Yo, what the
the
fuck?
new hunting skill, the underwater little puzzle thing, the new trees, the new axe throwing, all the NPCs. So I'd give it
Yo, what?
plus minus 7 videos.
Okay, I guess I can't look at the
One
new
every
ones.
2 days, not bad.
No, the chunk errors on this version are fucking insane.
Yeah, I'm like seeing.
No,
their
that's-
Are you
screenshots
seeing this?
coming
No,
in.
Look.
That's
Yeah.
because that's because I installed Bobby. It just
Might have seen you
saves
use
the
tarantula
chunks.
helmet.
What
20
the
plus
fuck?
videos in alpha alone. I don't know about that.
That
You can delete it if you want, but it helps a lot with FPS.
What in the fuck, dude? I've
If you can use a jihad, use a jihad. That's gonna be better than
FPS
Sarah.
in this version. There's no rat mods. We were fine.
Can I explain the difference between Ocelot Epic and Ocelot Legendary?
I mean, you can
I don't
just
know.
go into the options and just disable Bobby.
Yeah, that is nice. You could just disable mods through this
One
shit.
gives experience, like your
Can
like
you?
your experience bar, from
Just going
breaking
to
logs.
config for
That's it.
Bobby.
And legendary takes longer to level too.
I guess, yeah, enabled.
Don't
Keep
use
it
a
on, doesn't
spirit
matter.
during M1 to M3 unless you're doing collection runs.
Exact time.
Alright, Pat, go play M7. Go.
Fuck no. I think I'm trying. I wanna do it.
1.21.
You're hating, bro.
Yeah, are you gonna do the entire class average 50 grind in 1.21 15H?
Fuck no.
It's an extra challenge.
Nah. I need to redo Kata 100, bro. That's gonna be miserable.
How close were you?
Why would you
when-
do that to yourself?
I
Yeah.
was 93, bro. I was literally
Oh.
like pretty. I was there pretty much. It's actually
Last
so
name, I don't know. Best investment to make this update? I think it's Citrine, but you could also do pets and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm done streaming.
Not done
No.
streaming.
Yeah.
Oh,
unfortunate.
cool. Briefing can have to
That's my strat.
Yeah.
Oh
Alright, good day in the office. Fucking $25 for a cake soul. It's all good.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Dorelis did post.
Did he post? What?
Yeah.
Yadi.
A minute ago.
Already?
Yeah, he said
did he post?
he said when he was live he was gonna make the thumbnail, edit the video, make it all live, and then post it. It's just
Oh,
him
God,
talking
dude.
about the trailer.
Trailer.
I need like I'm probably gonna edit something out of it, but
I'm not.
fucking I guess I could open it. Well, like if it just is gone. I don't know where he went.
Yeah,
but,
he just left without saying anything.
yeah. Classic vid.
Classic bit.
Oh no, why did Simon reply 3 to 5 business days? It's
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
over.
It
Yeah,
scared
it's
me,
over.
bro. I don't like seeing that.
Don't fucking play with our hearts. Yeah, what am I looking at, Yappy?
Guts. To reply to what you said, the base game being 1.8 doesn't matter. Galatea is only 1.21. There's no 1.8 functionality to it. Like if you're on 1.20, if you're on 1.8.9, you can't go to Galatea, and all of the weapons and stuff will probably be backported. So, they're going to add new logs at some point. In fact, in the trailer, there were stripped logs, which also aren't a thing in 1.8. So there's definitely going to be new trees and new logs and stuff. Boys, I'm not doing any what is this XP thing on YouTube? Populous crowd is #1. What does that mean? I've never seen that before. I'm not doing any reviews today. We're hanging out talking about the foraging update. My first stream in a while, so we're kind of getting back into it. But we might do some profile reviews if we hit the sub goal. Otherwise, the shorts will still be coming. And then big foraging update things to come. Everybody else seems to be more realistic, I guess, than me. I'm hopeful. I'm hoping it'll go well. Yeah, the trailer came out and then open beta most likely this week. Or sorry, open alpha. I got you, Guts. I read my chats. No, don't worry. Not a clue for the XP? Yeah, I don't know what that means. There's going to be more in alpha than shown in the trailer, for sure. For sure. What's the chance they actually refund attribute well? I think the chance is good. They're going to refund attributes, and then the only thing that won't be refunded is like the price you paid. The difference between the attributes and the price you paid for the god roll. They're not refunding god roll. So like, for example, if I were to go, I don't know, Crimson, right? This Magic Find Veteran. So the price you paid to make your Magic Find and Veteran tier 10, you're going to get refunded on. But like the where is it? Where's the cheap piece? The price you pay for the fact that the Veteran and Magic Find are on the same piece, you don't get refunded on. Because that's just market. So, like, refunding on that wouldn't make sense. What if you hold new logs in the hub where there are also 1.8 players? I don't know, but it's going to be functional. It's just same way how they're going to be on Bazaar, same way how they're going to be on AH. Yeah, screening. I'm saying to sell God rolls. Well, I wouldn't insta sell them. I'm just saying you're not going to get reimbursed for them. Is it worth making 4 pieces of match find or just 1? It depends what you're grinding. Right? Like, I wouldn't buy a God roll right now, especially with Foraging trailer out. I don't think liquidating is smart right now at all. Everything's going to be overpriced for the update. Is investing in Obsidian a good choice? Probably not. Head 3/4 God roll terror. It's only clean. Should I sell it? You could try selling it, but I don't. I just don't think you're going to get your money back. Or at least all of your money back, because everybody's going to be selling it, right? I know, Farad. Isn't it crazy? Doesn't it feel so crazy? Looking for face cam? I still share a room, so there won't be face cam for a while. Do we know when it will come to alpha? They said that alpha is more than likely this week. No one will buy God roll right now. There's probably still some people out there that'll buy it. But you're right. The market for it should be low. Probably just making heads in inventory. Can't do that if there are blocks. Hence why 1.21 for new island, but not to play the game. That could be it, for sure. Isn't something better than nothing? That's true. Yeah. What's happening to God rolls? It's not what's happening to God rolls. Attributes are getting wiped off armor and weapons. They're not getting wiped. You're still going to have them. They're just, you're going to apply them to your account now instead of being on armor. An ad came up? I didn't even know YouTube streams show ads. I've sold 3 God rolls last hour for less than 5% Elbin. Yeah, also the sooner you sell it, the better, because of the fact that not everybody's seen the trailer yet. They do now? That's crazy. God won't. I mean, God roll's going to be good until the update comes out. It's just the attributes themselves are still going to be good because they're going to be applicable to your account. But the difference between what the attributes cost combined. So, like, say for example, mana regen is selling for 5 mil, and veteran is selling for 5 mil. That's 10 mil. So you're going to get reimbursed 10 mil. But if you paid 20 mil for a piece that has mana regen and veteran on it, that extra 10 mil that you paid, you don't get reimbursed for, because that's a market valuation because the two attributes are together. If that makes sense, right? I paid 300 mil crafting my armor. Well, you'll get reimbursed for the levels of the attributes, but just not the fact that the attributes are there together on that one piece of armor. Wouldn't that overall nerf your attributes? I think they're going to balance it. I think it'll be a slight nerf, but it's going to be more powerful, right? So it won't be as strong as like 4 pieces of armor with the same attribute on it, but it'll be stronger than just 1 piece of armor with like mana regen on it, if I had to guess. They're going to refund true value, not player applied value. Yeah, not market applied value. Correct. Intrinsic value, not market applied value. So you could sell your God roll. I personally not. I mean, most of this is soulbound anyway. I'm just going to let it be. But I also, money isn't like a big, huge thing for me. Hence why I'm kind of throwing around 6.6 bill. Same deal with fishing attributes. All attributes in the game. Correct. How would that work? At that point, Storm would be better till Fiery. That's a great point, and I don't know. That's probably still what they want, but it will make dungeons like baby mode. That's something that they haven't addressed that we don't know, because attributes like on your account in dungeons would make dungeons like That's why they have to do a bunch of balancing, which I'm assuming they've done. Or it's not like fully fledged releasing until the second part of the Foraging update. When is the trailer coming out? The trailer's out. Check the pinned comment. M7 would be so free with Deadeye. Yeah. Yep. 100%. Hold on. I'm gonna undeafen, boys.
Thing in that fucking trailer, man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's just the fucking bring hype up.
I'm
Y'all
still
are
holding on that
haters.
the husk thing is something of importance. I hope that's fun.
That's
Or
just
the, or the,
New
or
Stray
the
Slayer?
noise, or the noise at the end.
Wait, there's noise
Is it
at the end?
stray? I don't know. Husk or stray? It's one of them.
I was
Just
calling it
kinda-
Husk and then I got corrected.
It's a
So
stray.
I think
the
it's
husk
stray.
is a zombie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Appreciate you, Super Kid.
I don't know, bro. And no date either, bro.
Alpha this week.
No, it's,
They said alpha.
Alpha.
3 to 5 business days.
Uh-oh.
Bruh. I mean, I was hoping I'd be home and I'd stream when the trailer released, but whatever. Yep.
Alright, boys. Well, I still have obligations today. So, I'm thinking we end stream. Who's live right now? Durali's still live. Nope, Durali's not live. Is Squid still live? Squid is still live. I don't want to know what Squid's saying. Maybe he's not even talking about it. Yeah, I got stuff to do. I'm gonna be making shorts. I'm gonna be making what do I do? Do I keep working on the I was gonna work on the dungeons video, but like I'm not gonna have it done before Foraging comes out. Is that even the point? How do you disable auto renew? You can disable it in Twitch settings, I think. Or just ask ChatGPT. I don't actually remember. I'm not doing reviews today. If you would like to be reviewed, I do reviews whenever we hit the sub goal on... Thank you, Goat. Appreciate you, Vindu. Whenever we hit the sub goal on Twitch. Otherwise, comment on the shorts. Keep watching the shorts. I'll keep posting those. But boys, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Stream today went phenomenal. I'm very happy. My internet didn't cut out, so makes me more confident to stream in the future. When Alpha comes out, I'll either be live or there'll be a massive video coming out about the Foraging guide. So yeah, if we are live tomorrow, we'll be live at 1 p.m. CST. So stay tuned for that. And I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Peace. And then we will raid Squid. Give me like 2 seconds. But I appreciate you. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Yadi's back. Was gone for a month, but he is back. Show Squid some love. YouTube, head over to the Squid Kid, Twitch, all that good stuff. Have a good one, boys. And see you, YouTube.